The moment you hit AR 25 or Adventure Rank 25, you may want to do this as soon as possible, especially if you are watching this on a Sunday. Because at AR 25 or Adventure Rank 25, this dungeon here or domain right here, Stormterror's Lair, Confront Stormterror, will be unlocked and you'll be able to do this. If you're watching on a Sunday like I am right now, the weekly reset is gonna happen in probably just a couple of hours time, but as of the recording, it's probably just gonna be an hour or two max. But if you're watching this on any day that is not a Sunday, then take your time and watch this guide. In this guide, I'm gonna explain each phase of the fight step by step and what to do and what to look out for. Anyway, my name is Tanner and welcome if you are new to the channel. That's all for introduction because that's all the time we have, and let's start talking about Stormterror himself. Okay, let's gonna teleport here. Okay, teleport waypoint. Who is Stormterror and why are we doing this every week? So Stormterror is one of the 2 weekly bosses that we have in global right now, or probably even in CM. Unfortunately, you have to do this domain alone and you can't actually co-op in this instance. Domain, you call it, or meaning to say you cannot bring a friend along, you have to do this alone. So if you check out the domain information right here, it will drop you a bunch of sweet rewards, essential materials, and also artifacts as well. So these are the few things that you want to be looking out for, you know, and also materials to craft your weapons. And also Mora as well, and of course Adventure EXP, since this actually uses 60 resin. Okay, I've got 29 right now, so for every 20 resin you're gonna get 100 Adventure rank EXP, a total of 6 levels that you can unlock, you know, starting from rank 25 and then 30, 35, 40, 45, and the final one is at Adventure rank 50. You're able to get better and better rewards each time. As you can see, you can scroll right through this, you can see how it changes. Right now at AR 25, I got just a few artifacts from the fight, which is awesome because right now we definitely need more of those 4-star artifacts. Of course, even better if we get 5-star artifacts as well, you know, if you're lucky. But 5-star artifacts is only gonna drop starting from rank 30, so it's still quite a while before I actually reach Adventure rank 30. I'm actually AR 25 right now, so there's a lot of things to do at AR 25. And of course, since I mentioned it's a weekly boss, you can only collect the rewards every week. I mean, you can fight him as many times as you want for practice or whatnot, but after defeating him each time, you cannot collect the rewards unless, you know, the weekly resets. So on the map, okay, this is Mondstadt. He's gonna be northwest. You should have already fought him, you know, once in the story, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video right now. There's a couple of spawn points here. You want to be spawning at this point, okay, the teleport waypoint, not the shrine. But if your team is not full health, you can actually go to the shrine and, you know, do some recovery before you teleport here. Okay, so for as party setup, it's pretty straightforward because the fight is also rather straightforward, in my opinion. This is the team that I brought in earlier, but right now I'm gonna be trying this. I'm gonna be trying something now. So I'm gonna be bringing the Geo MC right here. So Fish, Joe MC, Xiangling, and Barbara. I'm gonna be trying something else later. So this is the main team I'm bringing. Basically, the 2 characters that I'm gonna be switching and, you know, mainly using the fight is gonna be Fischl and Xiangling, who mainly deal overload damage. They don't actually mention it here, but yeah, overload damage. Electro plus fire is gonna do some overload damage. Their damage is pretty decent right now. It's not the best, but you know, 549, 561 is current stats. You know, I'm trying to improve them every time. For Fischl, I actually equip her with Elemental Mastery, okay, artifacts, set bonus, instructor, and Wanderer's Troop. This is gonna be her setup. She's gonna deal a shit ton of damage with Oza with you know, just 160 right here. But as for Xiangling, I actually equip her kind of like a mix, you know, Berserker and also Elemental Mastery here, instructor. Xiangling also has a pretty decent Elemental Mastery on top of attack as well. So Elemental Mastery is gonna affect Guopa and also her out. For Fischl, it's gonna affect Oza and also her out as well, which is also Oza. And the main reason I'm bringing Barbara is more or less like an insurance. She's gonna do some heals here and there, but otherwise, if I don't take much damage, I'm not gonna be using her. But you know, just gonna do some heals. So this is the main setup. I actually brought Venti earlier, but I did not actually switch him in at all. Let's get in the dungeon right now so that I can explain the fight. Okay, so gonna start. No more treasure can be collected domain for this week. I actually did this earlier, you know, so that I can make this guide. So challenge anyway. Okay, start. Okay, so once you get in, to actually start the boss fight, you actually gotta go in front to actually trigger the start. As for I'm gonna be calling this phase 1. So for phase 1, I'm gonna be using Xiangling because I'm mainly gonna be using her Guopa, which is the bear right there. So after you do this, aerial swing, you wanna be collecting these 3 orbs and then just fly high. So he'll do this dive attack, and then just go straight forward, and just look at his head, because he's gonna do this wind attack which does a lot of damage. So you might want to avoid that, and he's gonna come to you sooner or later. So just avoid, play safe, and then I'm just gonna use Barbara to heal. He's gonna do it again. Okay, so that's a swing. Almost. Did I? Oh no. Okay, so he's gonna swing again. Fly. And then you kind of repeat the same few things in the beginning. So this is what you wanna do. Okay. So he did this, but this time I'm just gonna down him really quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Fischl to climb up. Okay, and then throw Oza in, and then Kuopa, and then you can just go to town with this. So at this point, try to deal as much damage as possible. Use ults or whatever, before you can do this. So at this point, I'm gonna call this phase 2 after you down him. So fly up, you're gonna throw 2 orbs 2 times, and then you're gonna see this animation. Which will be the troublesome part, because at this point he's gonna start doing this rain dance thing and gonna trigger what I call the floor is lava. As you can see, it's gonna take some damage if you're on the floor. So what I recommend is flying to the next platform, which still have it. He's still gonna do his thing as usual, and do it one more time. Okay, so this one is actually clear. So you're gonna restart phase 1 all over again, and that's actually about it for the whole fight. So I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. So you do the mid swing area attack, and then this one right here, I don't think I got enough wind to actually support this, so he's gonna do a dive attack right now. Okay. Okay, so you can see that I'm actually taking a bit of damage. So it's usually I don't know, 1 to 2 times depending on your attack. If more, it's fine as well. Okay, so it's gonna do that. Xiangling, okay. Okay, doing attack, then you just wham down. Probably gonna be downing him for the second time. I'm gonna be using Fischl to climb up. Okay, he's just there for this, and then Kopa, and I'm gonna use my ult this time to deal even more DPS. So you can see that actually I'm doing a lot of damage right now. So probably just one more time and the boss fight is gonna end. Okay, swing. Oh, okay, that's interesting. No. Okay. I'm gonna play really safe. Okay, maybe just use Barbara's ult, to be really safe. Suddenly cannot take much more damage. Okay, so I'm gonna float. Okay, so this is where you gotta avoid this big damage. I kind of failed, but okay. So at this point, he's gonna do the rain dance. And then this platform is inhabitable. You can't stay on this platform anymore. So recommend that you take flight and then he's still not doing it, which is weird because so far he's been doing it. Okay, so I think he's gonna do the aerial attack now, and then we can actually down him. Okay, so it's down, and then you can climb on top of him. Okay, wait. It's weird. Just don't try not to get stuck. Okay. Okay, I think he should be dead right now. Okay, yep, that's the end of the boss fight. Obviously my run isn't as smooth as previously, but just to show you guys how the fight is gonna be. Oh, what I wanted to try just now, okay, was actually MC's this thing here. So when you are desperate, you can actually summon an MC's E button and you just stand on the platform. I believe you will not get damaged by Floor is Fire. And that's about it. Actually got the weekly treasure, so I'm gonna give this for me. So that's all for the fight. I'm actually still learning the fight for Lupus or Aldrius, or depending on what name he goes by, which is kind of strange. Lupus or Aldrius is the second weekly boss, which is located in Wolfendom here, blocked by the Blossom. So he's this guy here, Lupus Warriors, but when I go in, he's called Aldrius or something. The bad news for this boss is I personally feel that he is much tougher than Stormterror, you know, even after engaging him a couple of times. I find that Stormterror is much more manageable, and so I kind of completed this with a friend earlier, you know, so that I can quickly make this current guide instead of, you know, lingering here and trying to complete this. I'm gonna be attempting this later on. As you can see here, it's 2 hours something. I'm gonna do this tomorrow when I wake up. I'm actually really tired this weekend for some reason, probably Genshin stress. Then next week onwards, I'm gonna figure out this fight. So stay tuned, subscribe, you know, for more Genshin Impact content. I'm gonna end the video right now, so if this helped, guys, I appreciate it if you subscribe and like this video, and comment right down if you have any difficulty with this boss fight. I mean, this one is actually for AR25, but I believe it wouldn't change that much until, you know, I actually attempt this. Looking forward to actually try this by the end of next week. I will try to, you know, confront the Stormterror at AR30 to get a chance of the 5-star rewards. I really want more, you know, 5-star artifacts to fill my collection and also to use them. Okay, so as I mentioned, for Lupus or Aldrius, the good news is this fight, for some reason, you can actually do co-op, bring a friend or 2 or even 3. I highly recommend having 3 if you have the time to arrange and things like that. But as of this video, if you're out of time, I highly recommend that you try to complete this before weekly reset, you know, weekly rewards. The thing is, you can actually even TP out, teleport out of this arena mid-fight if you're in a co-op mode. So you can actually come here to heal and then, you know, teleport here and then just run back to the fight and then complete the fight. So as long as somebody is there, I believe the boss will not despawn. So if you and a friend, just a friend, is enough. So 2 of you, you can actually take turn to heal and, you know, not even waste any of your pots or things like that if you are in, you know, thrifty and that kind of thing. I'm a big hoarder, as you guys know. So even better if there's 4 of you, you know, 3 of you can wipe all you want and then, you know, just run back before the 4th guy dies and rinse and repeat until you kill the boss. This is definitely a method that I would recommend, you know, despite how difficult the boss is and things like that. But I believe the reason why it was so difficult for me because I was using Barbara and she causes the wet effect, which is actually weak against Lupus because he freezes my characters all the time with that healing. So I'm probably not gonna bring Barbara or any heals the next time I'm, you know, fighting this boss. And that's all for today. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.